Because they are pursued for having made us stiff, as if it was not in the Corsican's nature to revenge himself. What do you mean by having made us stiff? Having assassinated a man, said Franz, continuing his investigation. I mean that they have killed an enemy, which is a very different thing, returned the captain. Well, said the young man, let us demand hospitality of these smugglers and bandits. Do you think they will grant it? Without doubt. How many are they? 4, and the 2 bandits make 6. Just our number, so that if they prove troublesome, we shall be able to hold them in check. So, for the last time, steer to Monte Cristo. Yes, but your excellency will permit us to take all due precautions. By all means. Be as wise as Nestor and the prudent Ulysses. I do more than permit. I exhort you. Silence, then, said Gaetano. Everyone obeyed. For a man who, like Franz, viewed its position in its true light, it was a grave one. He was alone in the darkness with sailors whom he did not know, and who had no reason to be devoted to him, who knew that he had several thousand francs in his belt, and who had often examined his weapons, which were very beautiful, if not with envy, at least with curiosity. On the other hand, he was about to land, without any other escort than these men, on an island which had, indeed, a very religious name, but which did not seem to Franz likely to afford him much hospitality, thanks to these smugglers and bandits. The history of the scuttled vessels, which had appeared improbable during the day, seemed very probable at night. Placed as he was between 2 possible sources of danger, he kept his eye on the crew and his gun in his hand. Woo-wee! Okay. I'm laughing because there's a line in here that is foreshadowing my big announcement tomorrow, but we all have to wait in due time. It's only 24 hours, folks. Only 24 hours. Tomorrow is the 1-year anniversary of the Countdown of Monte Cristo. We've been doing this for a year, folks, but that's tomorrow, not today. What are we talking about today? Today, they're heading to Monte Cristo, and suddenly Franz is getting a little paranoid, a little sus. And I'm wondering, again, if maybe there is something up with Gaetano. I know I've gone kind of back and forth on this, but there's this line here where it says, Franz viewed his position in its true light. It was a grave one. He talks about how the crew, who have no devotion to him, they don't even know him, have seen that he has several thousand francs in his belt, and has very nice weapons. They've been eyeing both of them. So he isn't sure if they're looking at him with curiosity or envy. So he is aware that he could be entering into a trap. But what a weird, if this is kind of a smuggling bandit situation, or Gaetano was lying yesterday by saying that he wasn't a thief, what a weird, operation to rob a single man. Granted, it's a rich man, but it seems a little bit much to just take several thousand francs and have to employ, a crew of 6, not to mention the 6 men who were on the shore of Monte Cristo awaiting them. Provided that they're there. Now, hold on. I didn't consider that Gaetano might be lying to Franz, that Dumas might be lying to us, and that there is maybe only one person over there. Who knows? Okay, suddenly this just got really exciting. Who am I kidding? It's always exciting here on the Countdown of Monte Cristo. I'm going to keep today short because tomorrow's going to be long. Keep the excitement going into the 1-year anniversary of the Countdown of Monte Cristo. I should learn after 10 years of podcasting not to clap on the mic, but I just did, and I'm sorry for your little ears. Join me here tomorrow as we hurtle into the 365th episode of the Count of Monte Cristo. Until then, okay, goodbye. The Countdown of Monte Cristo is part of the Gruntwork Podcast Network. This show is produced, edited, and hosted by Landon Solano. The original text of The Count of Monte Cristo by Alexandre Dumas. Theme song by Magic Solo. If you want to support the show and others like it, visit patreon.com/gruntworkpod. Thank you for listening. See you tomorrow.